Argo Sectional was arguably the toughest in the entire state of Illinois. It's hard to make the argument for another sectional being stronger when the top 3 seeds at Argo all appeared in top 10 state rankings.
We welcome you inside Swanson Gym on the campus of Argo High School. Alongside my partner Cameron Smith, Mark Kruger, we're glad to have you with us here tonight.
Simeon, Whitney Young, and Curie were all supposed to make it to Argo for the sectional semis. But after tallying 2-point upsets over number 4 Brother Rice and number 5 St. Rita, it was the 13th seeded Sable Panthers who rounded out the sectional's final 4. Tonight, head coach Theo Williams and company had nothing to lose. Their opponent was not only ranked number 1 in the sectional, but in the state, and at times during the season, in the country.
The Simeon Wolverines, obviously they're heavy favorites here tonight, but that's why they call this March Madness. March Madness, March Madness.
1, 2, 3,
yeah! These Sable Panthers, they are a determined group, and Cameron, really not a lot of pressure on this team tonight, is there?
Well, no pressure at all, Mark, but they're certainly wearing the glass slippers in this year's tournament. Theo Williams Ball Club loves to pressure the basketball. They've done a tremendous job of playing great basketball at the right time.
The Wolverines, of course, going for their 4th straight state title. But Cameron, as you go deeper and deeper into the tournament, things coming a little bit more serious for Robert Smith and the Wolverines.
I highly doubt that Simeon is going to be overconfident against Sable. This is a veteran ball club that wants to handle their business so they can move on to the next round.
1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And we're off and running here in Summit.
This is the man-to-man pressure defense that Sable will try and run. They're going to throw a lot of jump defenses at Simeon to keep them on their toes.
Parker double teamed immediately, that brings it back out to Fowler. They work it around, getting the open shot is none, and it's 2-0 Simeon.
And Coach Williams is going to call an early timeout. He is not happy with this basketball team.
Come on, guys, can't get it up no more.
As long as we flash the lane like that, we're going to be fine.
Most of the Wolverines' highly touted offense is generated from their suffocating pressure on the defensive end.
Steelers, Parker in the open floor, off the glass and in. All right, here's Galbraith. Drives into the lane, now kicks it out, and the 3 ball is good by Malik Williams.
Simeon would quickly respond with a 3 of their own.
Jalen Tate knocks down a 3-pointer, the future Illini.
7-3 in favor of the Wolverines. And Tate with the steal, throws it in to none. 3-on-1, Pollard sending it home.
Showtime here at Argo High School, flight school action for the Dayton Flyer. Kendall Pollard getting up above the rim.
9-3 in favor of the Wolverines here. As we come up on the halfway mark of this opening quarter, downloaded Jabari, he goes to the reverse, counted, and he'll come to the line. As Jabari hits the free throw and completes the 3-point play, he's got 5, and it's 12-3 in favor of the Wolverines. What a steal by Kendrick Nunn, and Nunn with the dunk.
The Panthers needed to stop the bleeding fast.
The teardrop by Pointer goes, and it's 17-6 in favor of the Wolverines. 3 ball, Watson thought about it. Now he decides to make an acrobatic move, swatted away by Parker. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Woods goes baseline and puts it in.
That's beautiful transition offense by the Wolverines. All 5 players touch the basketball on that possession.
Pointer with an open 3, and he drills it at the buzzer. So Demetrius Pointer with 5 first-quarter points brings his Panthers to a 21-9 deficit.
And then we gave it to him, all right? Come on, let's talk back up on defense. Come on, go. Let's go on defense. Come on, make a statement, y'all.
Simeon doing a tremendous job defensively, holding Sable to 37% shooting from the field.
The Panthers' shooting woes would continue to start the second, especially for Chris Galbraith.
There's 5 minutes to go here in this first half.
He led Sable to a regional championship with 27 points over St. Rita. But on this night, scoring didn't come so easy.
3, and he buries it, his first field goal of the night.
The Wolverines, however, had an answer once again.
Kendrick Nunn buries the 3.
Mr. Nunn answers right back to that Galbraith 3.
Ahead to Norris. Ricky takes it all the way and lays it in. Galbraith has it stolen. And taking it back is Watson of Sable. And now Simeon gets it back. Jalen Tate with the layup. Tate now with 5, and it's 32-13.
Simeon never took their foot off the pedal.
And Williams loses the ball in the corner to Ingram.
Sable could only watch.
Parker slamming it home.
Showtime in Argo High School. Jabari Parker.
And that is the end of the first half here from Argo High School. The Simeon Wolverines, they lead here at halftime by 20, 36-16.
We can't roll over. We got to get up and make some shots, guys. Play smart.
The Wolverines were on a mission to capture their 4th consecutive state title and to start the second half.
Just underway here in this third quarter.
They wanted to make that loud and clear.
Kendrick Nunn, the alley-oop to Pollard for the flush.
One Wolverine was already becoming a household name.
Inside to Parker, the future Blue Devil.
In the third quarter, he showed everyone in Argo why he was worthy of all the acclaim.
Parker back to work, drops it in. Woods the outlet to Parker. Give the assist to Kendrick Nunn. So the Wolverines continue to impress, and they continue their quest for their 4th straight state title.
But a nice win for the Wolverines as they move on to the sectional championship here in Argo.
Most of the seniors, y'all have done something they haven't done since 1954. You guys, I've seen y'all came in as little boys, and I hope y'all leaving as young men. I hope y'all better than y'all was when y'all stepped the foot into Simeon. A lot of teams would love to be in our shoes today. There's nothing to be hurting y'all head over, guys.
7 on 3, 7 on 3.
1, 2, 3, Sable!
Tonight it's a boys 4A section semifinal game as Whitney Young takes on Curie.
We understand that, this is a big game, and, we want to come out here and show why we're here.
And the thing that we need to recognize is that they're not going to give it to us, and they're not going to stop playing.
I guarantee you, if we play the way we play, we're going to come out victorious.
All we have to do is what we do. We know how to do it. Now the challenge is to go out and get it done.
We're a good team. We don't have 1 or 2 individuals. We got to have everybody on the same page.
The theme of this game tonight is the future is now, in that we have the 2 top players in the class of 2014, both in the game tonight.
We can't get caught up in the hype. You know what everybody talking about, the Okafor and Cliff battle.
It's really not about Cliff versus Jahlil or Jahlil versus Cliff. It's Whitney Young versus Curie.
It's Curie versus Whitney Young. We just got to believe in what we're doing and do it to the best of our ability.
We do what you all do. Everything is all right.
I can guarantee you that if you do your job, it's going to be a dog fight, but we're going to come out on top.
Guys, we must execute, execute, execute. No wasted trips. None. No wasted trips, guys.
Because after the day, we lose tomorrow, guess what? What happened after this? It's over. But when you look in that mirror in the morning, win or lose, what's the question you got to ask yourself? Did I leave it on the court?
Guys, don't worry about being right tonight. Worry about being happy in the morning. Everybody's got that?
We can get some rest on Sunday night.
How many of you all really want to win a state championship?
They don't shoot better than us. They don't run better than us. I don't think they tougher than us. Both of us is similar, and the team who do the little thing is the team gonna win.
I want to win another state championship. Guys, tonight is the beginning.
Like the guys from Arkansas said, it's gonna be 32 minutes of hell, and that's what we're gonna go out there and throw at.
Tonight's the beginning. 5 games.
Both head coaches had their teams prepared.
1 game. It starts now.
The winner of this game will play Simeon in the section final coming up on Friday night.
It starts now.
Both head coaches had their teams prepared. Now it was up to the players to execute.
Alexander and Okafor in the opening tip, won by Whitney Young,
What a
blocked
block.
by Alexander. They are going to call that a basket. After looking at the replay, indeed it was.
It was the right call.
So Whitney Young, they haven't scored a basket yet, but they get credit one. From the free throw line, DeMarcus Richardson, he averages 8 points a game, knocks that one down. Okafor drives baseline somehow able to put it in. He got hammered by Alexander. Remember, it is Okafor who is the Sun Times Player of the Year. It is not Jabari Parker, which will make it interesting when the voting for Mr. Basketball comes up. From the foul line, jumper knocked in by Malik Ellaby.
Move it! Move it! Move it!
Whitney Young being very patient against the zone.
Madison got double teamed to the baseline. Ball was deflected, but it got to Okafor, and he'll make those all day long.
Yeah, and what he does so well there, Jim, he kept the ball up. He never brought it down.
Whitney Young picked up the pressure on the defensive end.
Left, make him go left. Left, left! Nice shot.
But on offense, the Dolphins went cold.
We are stuck on 7s.
Hey, move the ball in the zone.
Great movement without the ball.
Peak, a little hanger, knocks it in. Whitney Young on top by 2. Curie cannot even get a shot off right now. Drive to the basket, that's one way to get it done, is instead of trying to put it over people, just blow past people. We're tied at 9.
Oh!
Madison double team in the backcourt, he needs some help. Got bailed out by Reynolds. Now Peak.
A South Carolina transfer, junior LJ Peak was a welcome addition for Young.
Whitney Young up by 2. Alexander, first touch he's had on offense in a while.
Baseline.
On Okafor, backs him into the lane. What a spin
What a
move
move.
off glass and in.
That is a big-time move by a big-time player.
Inside the final minute of play here in the first quarter. Paul White,
Yes.
smooth move, puts it in.
Solid, solid, no one way or the other. Solid.
Mike Oliver called for Aaron Holiday.
Richardson got free, tossed it into the corner, three-pointer on the way, and that's good. Aaron Holiday. And Curie will end the first quarter with a 1-point lead over Whitney
We
Young.
got to get offense down here. We had about 4 wasted trips on great defensive sets down on this end of the floor.
We could go high on the ball screen, but Aaron, you got to come set the high ball screen.
Move the ball and attack their body on the drive. We're fine. Come on, guys. Stay at it. Let's rebound.
Josh, Joseph, you got to follow up.
Dolphins, let's go, guys.
Tyrone Slaughter led Whitney Young to a state championship in 2009, the second in school history.
It hasn't been that we haven't got something. We just haven't scored it.
These two teams can score points in bunches. Whitney Young, so far in the tournament, 83 against King, 79 against De La Salle. Curie coming off a 77-point effort against Bogan. Into the backcourt. There's a touch by Madison. No, it was not.
In 17 seasons at the helm for the Condors, Mike Oliver
You won't go inside.
was still seeking his first trip downstate.
Dolphins trying to get the lead back. Madison has Richardson all over him, and Richardson took it away. Richardson drives to the basket, lays it in.
Attack it.
Help.
Pull.
Inside, Okafor had a mismatch. He dropped it off to Peak. He'll put it off the glass and in. Whitney Young by 1, lost by Richardson up the floor. Here comes Reynolds. He'll lay it in over the front of the iron.
The Magnificent Miles has been unbelievable this year, Jim.
And keep up the pace. Keep driving and diving. It's always there.
Throw the ball into the block. Hey, they double team, kick out.
Jumper from the corner. Stamps knocks it down for a 3. Josh Stamps, his first bucket of the game. Curie back out on top by 2. 3:45 to go here in the second quarter. Curie, the number 9 team in the area, according to the Chicago Tribune, leading number 2. There's a foul by Alexander. He jams it home. And Curie has their biggest lead of the game at 4 points.
Well, Jim, you have to put a body on Alexander at all times. He's too quick.
Alexander, little low bullet to Josh Stamps. He'll fade away. And that's good.
Boy, and that was right in Paul White's face.
Madison up the floor, a wide open LJ Peak goes to the glass and it's good. Peak is the leading scorer in this game. He has 8. Winner stays alive. We'll play Simeon on Friday night. Loser, done. 3-pointer by Joseph Stamps. He has 5 in the game. It is a 7-point Curie lead. Paul White, smooth as you can be, throws that one in from about 8 feet. Final minute of the second quarter.
What's up?
Oh, if I'm Curie, I wouldn't take this shot till 0.
Joe Stamps, his last shot was a 3 and he hit it. Into the corner. Josh Stamps, a 3, that's good. Just as they did at the end of the first quarter. Curie hits a bucket at the tail end of the second quarter. And the Curie Condors, ranked number 9 in the Chicagoland area, lead number 2 Whitney Young 31-23 at halftime.
Okay, guys, we're fine. Everybody just take a deep breath, let's exhale. Couple things real quick. Guys, we had a couple mental lapses out there.
Once the ball go up, everybody in black got to rebound. We're not going to relax at all. We know what's at stake. We're not going to relax.
We're down by 8. They're shooting the ball comfortably. They're shooting the ball comfortably, and they're shooting the ball because we're being scrambled on defense.
No easy layups. You take miles. All right, you take miles. Hey, we ain't going to save them until you go to college?
Guys, let's look to attack them hard. Look to attack them hard. Everybody understands that? Guys, we're okay.
Guess what they're finna do now? Start sprinting out there at the jump shots.
We've got to close out on their shooters and be there for the closeout.
And start getting to the basket, make an extra pass.
Guys, we have got to get fired up defensively, and we got to have some life on offense right now.
We're in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. We're in the first 2.
Don't anybody tighten up. It's time to loosen up and get after this. It's 8 points. 8 points, 4 baskets, 3 defensive stops. Guys, we've taken their best hit. We got to go get it right now. Everybody understands that? Are you guys with me? Let's go get it. Together.
Second half on 3, second half. 1, 2, 3, second half.
Both coaches wanted to set the tone on the defensive end to start the third.
We gotta get 2 stops right now.
Let's get after it right now. We need 3 stops.
There's a block to get started by Alexander.
Well, see, that's what he can do.
The Condors were looking for their biggest lead of the game.
That was blocked from behind by Reynolds, but the loose ball was scooped up and thrown in by Marcellus Davis. A 10-point lead for the Curie Condors.
But against Young, no lead is safe.
Madison to Okafor, nice catch, spins and goes off glass, and that is why Okafor is one of the most highly recruited juniors in the country.
Okafor isn't the only junior for the Dolphins being heavily recruited.
Paul White jams it home.
This young man, Paul White, is long, he's lean, and he can play the passing lane.
The lone senior in the Dolphins starting 5 sets the table for his younger teammates.
Ceasar Madison around Alexander. What a feed to Okafor. Okafor had 5 points in the first half. He has 4 points in the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. Shot by Richardson is no good. Another stop on defense by Whitney Young, and they can make it a 1-possession game.
Well, the worst thing that happened to Curie was halftime. They cooled off.
Ceasar Madison
Into the corner.
to yet another junior.
3-pointer. Peak, that's good.
Timeout.
The Dolphins scored 9 unanswered points.
That didn't take long.
We just keep defending. Everybody understands that? Everybody defensively rebound. Let's keep moving the ball, keep attacking. Guys, we're all right. Right here, keep working, Jahlil.
We going S-cross, we going low to clip. Clip, they double in and kick out. Hey, make that prepare.
Curie scored the opening basket of this quarter to take a 10-point lead. They have not scored since.
Give it to him.
Alexander gets it on the low block. He really pushed his way in. No call, got the bucket. 3-point lead for Curie as they break a 9-0 Whitney Young run. Madison kept it in the front court. What a pass. What a jam and finish by Peak. Whitney Young down by 1. Curie with the basketball. Whitney Young has turned up the defense here in the third quarter. Alexander, everybody clears out. 1-on-1, Alexander on Okafor. 2 spins, and it is on Okafor, and that is his third. Alexander hits both free throws. Curie back on top by 3. Madison drops baseline. A little bit of shot alteration there, but Peak hits anyway, and now he has 15. Whitney Young down by 1.
I keep telling Joseph, don't help. No, just stay on him, period. Stay on yours.
2:44 to go in the third.
Right here.
Davis dumps it inside, and on Okafor, that is number 4.
Well, he reached over, and that's going to be called all the time.
With Okafor forced to go to the bench, the Dolphins went to LJ Peak.
Driving the lane and giving Whitney Young the lead is LJ Peak. 18 points for LJ Peak.
Jump his screen. Get over the top of it, okay?
Curie, they're trailing for the first time since the first half. Great atmosphere here at Argo. Drive by Richardson. Great defense by LJ Peak.
Yeah, he didn't bring his hands down. That's why the whistle didn't blow.
White drives, got around Alexander. Dolphins lead it by 5.
And their biggest cheerleader, Okafor.
7 seconds left. Stamps, spin move, got free, reverse. What a bucket by Joe Stamps.
That bucket was exactly what the Condors needed. Curie took back the momentum.
Oh, no!
Oh! Alexander jams it home.
And the lead.
Joe Stamps knocks down a three.
Coach Slaughter went back to his big.
Okafor, nice pass.
Come out, come out, come out, 30.
And Ty Slaughter is going to use a timeout.
Jahlil, you got to be smart, man. Just got to be smart. Understand that? Just be solid. They're looking to come to you. Finish on three. 1, 2, 3. Finish.
5:17 remaining in the fourth quarter. Curie with the ball. They lead it by 1. It's knocked away at midcourt by Reynolds. Madison, he'll drop it off, and that'll be a foul on Marcellus Davis, and that's his third. Smooth shooting Miles Reynolds gives Whitney Young a 1-point lead, 5 minutes to go. Free throw line jumper, and that is good by Davis. Curie by 1. All White fires it to Okafor, all alone, and jamming it home is LJ Peak. Whitney Young by 1. Under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Alexander, he gave it away to Peak. Peak drives, kicks. Madison, he'll fire, that's good.
And you're getting your offense from your defense.
Something Okafor and Whitney Young are quite accustomed to.
Oh, what a move.
Richardson got away, that's swatted out of there by Okafor. Big possession for Whitney Young. Okafor, down the lane, knocks it in. Whitney Young by 5, 3 minutes to go. Timeout, Curie. A stop here would be enormous, because right now it's a 2-possession game. They go to the meal ticket. Alexander, skyhook, and that's good. Alexander on Okafor.
Hey, you got to drive on him.
Stamps, drives baseline. They left it open, and it's a 2-point game. We get a grab on the inbounds play.
That's my defense all day.
Team foul number 7 on Curie.
All day.
Madison knocks them both in. Curie almost has to score in this possession. Inside of a minute to go, they've got Alexander out high. Joe Stamps from 12, didn't get it. Rebound by Okafor. They get it to Reynolds, their best free throw shooter, and he gets fouled with 47 seconds left.
Perfect.
You go hard to it, score.
Curie needs to go quick. Three-pointer on the way, that's good.
Come out.
Davis knocks down his first 3 of the game. Hang on a second, folks. It's a 4-point game with 30 seconds left. Whitney Young is ranked number 1 by the Chicago Sun-Times. Simeon ranked number 1 by the Chicago Tribune. If Whitney Young can get through the next half minute, they'll settle it on the court on Friday night. Three-pointer on the way, that's good! They stop the clock with a foul.
Madison's first free throw made it a 2-possession game. And time was on the Dolphins' side.
Madison missed. Here come the Condors. They have to go quickly. And Whitney Young will get the marquee matchup in the section final. It will be number 1 against number 2, no matter whose rankings you go by. Whitney Young earns their way into the section final by beating Curie 62-58.
Hell of a job there, boy. You play well out there, boy.
We went up 10 points. Then we stopped playing defense.
The Condors' season was officially over. But the Dolphins lived to fight another day.
Guys, great effort out there today. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to get done. And it got done today.
The stage was now set for a sectional final showdown between
Whitney Young and Simeon.
Guys, tonight we come to this place at this time with this group of people simply because it's right. You all are the right people for this job. I believe that undeniably. It is the reason that they cannot get another ticket to get in this building.
It is sold out. It will be packed to see this 4A section final game.
Tonight they come because they want to be a part of that history we talked about. Some of them want to see the one who takes the mantle, and others want to be a part of the ones that see them continue on with it. The winds of change are blowing.
We've been here 9 years, we've been in the same spot 9 times. So it's nothing new.
As the head coach at Whitney Young, I've had the opportunity to be in this game 4 times. 2 of those times we've advanced on to state championships.
Robert Smith, he has led the Simeon Wolverines to 3 consecutive state titles.
To win this game and get to the next game, We got to play defense. We got to rebound the basketball, okay? Come on, y'all, let's go.
They are trying to match Peoria Manual as the only team in Illinois basketball history to win 4 state titles in a row.
Second meeting between these two ball clubs back in late January. Simeon won by 3 in a low-scoring game, 44-41. We'll see how tonight unfolds.
Tonight is a night of no regret. None. Because we're going to leave everything we have out there on that floor.
Opening tip controlled by Okafor, but won by Simeon.
It was a good start for the Wolverines.
First shot of the game knocked in by Kendall Pollard, so Simeon strikes first.
On both ends of the floor.
Knocked away in the paint. First turnover of the game works against Whitney Young. Parker goes over White, cannot hit, follows, couldn't hit the second time, finally tapped it into the third try. Simeon out to a 4-0 lead. Peak he'll drive into the lane, hangs it in the air and hits. Now it's Peak going to the basket. No harm, no foul, 2 points.
Boy, he ran into a brick wall.
Game is tied at 4. We played 2.5 minutes.
The reigning Mr. Basketball of Illinois came to play.
3-pointer, Parker, that's good.
Boy, there's so many things this young man can do.
So did his running mate.
Fed Okafor, gets the bucket, and he gets fouled. And Okafor able to hit the first free throw of the game. Shovels it off in the lane, and it's jammed home by Russell Woods. Simeon leading on the scoreboard, dominating on the glass. 8 rebounds to 1. Tate knocks down a 3-pointer. Wolverines on a 7-0 run. Madison trying to break the run. He does by knocking down a 3-pointer. And right now, Parker is just eating up Paul White.
What, you think Parker came to play tonight?
Drive to the baseline. White puts it up, didn't hit. Okafor turns and hits. Baseline, Peak. He'll pull up from 15 and hit. Whitney Young down by 2. Up the floor. Here's Paul White. White takes a look, goes in right over the front of the rim and puts it in.
But look at Parker calling for the basket.
We are tied at 16. Parker battling, goes over White again and hits. 18-16 Simeon. Ty Slaughter telling his guys we want the last shot of the quarter. Reynolds for 3. That one rattles in and out, and that is how the opening quarter will end.
Attack the rim so Okafor got to come to you. You don't settle. Attack the rim so he got to come to you, okay?
Jahlil, good job out there. Way to keep getting deep post position on the zone. I saw it. Nice effort. Miles, your next shot is going in. Paul, tough it up, baby. Let's get this thing done. You guys are going to go high-low right here.
Whitney Young looking to tie. A 3 gives them the lead. We're working kind of a double post high and low right now. White had his shot blocked. He stayed with it. Couldn't get the foul. What a rebound and a putback by Okafor, and the game is tied.
Keep working.
Here's Okafor. He tried to get it to Madison. It's taken away by Tate, and he'll lay it in.
Oh, what a play by Tate.
Simeon back out on top by 2. Cross the floor. Peak for 3. No good. White, what a rebound and a jam home on the weak side. Tied at 20. Whitney Young moving the ball quickly. Free throw line jumper by Paul White, and that is good. You cannot leave him there.
Help it!
3-pointer on the way, and that's good.
Boy, that's a tough shot.
That's the shot.
Off the screen.
Make him go right.
Here comes Nunn. Lost the basketball. Madison picked it up. Whitney Young can tie it. LJ Peak swatted out of there.
These two teams came in prepared to leave everything they had on the court.
It's a foul.
And that's exactly what they were doing.
4. Jabari has 2 fouls. We're not going to go out of our way.
And now here's what they want, backdoor.
And the pass was a little bit behind
Bravo!
Nunn, but he got it to Russell Woods, and he'll put it in. Russell Woods now with 7 points. Okafor tried to help that one a little bit, didn't hit.
At this rate, we're going to get over 40-something.
Parker got the rebound. Inside of 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 2. A heavyweight bout between the top 2 teams in the state of Illinois.
Travel!
Tate goes off glass. Ty Slaughter wants a traveling call.
The travel!
Simeon leading by 4. Inside of a minute, Jabari Parker works the baseline, tried to muscle his way in, and he pins a foul on Okafor. Whitney Young down by 5.
1 shot!
Just before halftime, the Dolphins committed a costly turnover.
Ball knocked away. Scooped up. Nunn. Parker lays it in.
Boy, great court vision by Nunn as he saw Parker streaking towards the basket down the center of the court. And Whitney Young is going to have to regroup, Jim.
The 3-time defending state champions, they match their biggest lead of the game. It's Simeon 31, Whitney Young 24.
All right, guys, good 15 minutes. Guys, it's over with. All right, we've been in this position before.
Last night, halftime score, 31-24, Curie. Same score. Same exact score as last night.
We've got to hustle more, okay? They're faster to all of the balls.
Kendrick, you should be able to guard both of them because he's not a scorer.
All right, Paul, you're out here. From now on, because we've got foul trouble on both of their bigs, we need you now to start flashing into here. We can get it in there, and we can go downstairs. Guys, let's win the game by playing hard. All you worry about is going out there and giving us 100%.
Offense, we have to move the basketball.
Let's stay on the attack on offense, and let's look to get the ball inside when we can. And when it's not there, guys, those of you making shots, let's make shots.
We went over passing game so we could be moving the ball. When we take 30 to 45 seconds off the clock every time, that's in our favor. Well, let's finish up, y'all.
Bring it up. Victory on 3. Victory. You know what? Last year we were up at halftime.
Well, remember now, Whitney Young, they were down last night by 8 points. They came out really hot in the second half.
Here we go.
Yeah. Another 3, baby. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Can they do it again?
Well, this time,
Okafor inside, had a shot blocked by Parker.
Parker got it from the front, Pollard from the back.
it wouldn't come so easy.
Peak might have had his shot blocked. Madison had it just taken out of the air by Parker.
Everything was contested. No one on either side had yet to bury a field goal.
Simeon has led by as many as 9. What a feed to Jabari Parker.
And what movement without the basketball.
Parker took care of that.
Going at the free throw line, continues on, puts it up high and in.
Well, he was not intimidated by Okafor.
10-point lead for the Wolverines, their biggest of the game. White in the lane, that got blocked. Tate up the floor to Parker. What a lay-in!
Boy, they run the fast break well, don't they?
Simeon leads it by 12. From the corner, Peak knocks down a huge three-pointer.
That may be the most important basket of the game so far.
He has 11, and he had been quiet since the opening quarter.
But Young, they need to stop. They need to stop.
Instead, a foul on Okafor. But what happened next wasn't any better.
Catch and shoot. Kendrick Nunn following a jam by Jabari Parker. 11-point lead.
Miles Reynolds had yet to find his shot from long range. But what are teammates for?
Peak with a follow, knocks it in. Timeout, Ty Slaughter, the Whitney Young Dolphins.
10 minutes of basketball. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Keep defending. Paul, just keep fighting with him, okay?
Simeon trying to get a double-digit lead going into the fourth quarter. Here comes Tate. Swatted away by Okafor. Russell Woods, 1 second left. At the buzzer, good if it goes. It goes! Count it! Three-pointer by Kendrick Nunn. And Simeon leads by 12 going to the fourth quarter.
Listen, just calm down. Got a lot of basketball left.
Guys, listen to me. Don't stop playing. Everybody's got it. It's 12 points. We've been there before.
Hey, listen, on offense, we still in attack mode, but let's be patient.
The Wolverines were just 8 minutes away from capturing another sectional championship, but the Dolphins weren't backing down.
We got to summon everything we've got right now. Give it all you got.
It's go time now for Whitney Young. They are down 12.
A lot of catch and shoot time, like that.
That's the way to get it done. LJ Peak, his second 3 of the game. Starting to get a little loud in here. Remember, this crowd is filled with neutral folks who just want to see some of the best high school basketball players in the state. Peak was able to force his man out of bounds, and Whitney Young got a basket to start off the fourth quarter. Now they get a stop.
Seniors Kendrick Nunn and Jabari Parker are also capable of getting a stop. They know what it takes to win. After all,
here comes Jabari Parker.
They are state champions.
And it's jammed home by Kendrick Nunn.
For 3 years running.
And Peak knocks down another three-pointer. Whitney Young right now playing with the desperation that you need if you're going to keep your season alive. Ball knocked away. Whitney Young will get it back, down 8. Okafor turns, fires, hits. 6-point game. Nunn takes a look, stumbles into the lane, and that foul will be on Reynolds, and it's 1-and-1 time for Simeon. Nunn knocks it in. Okafor had it flat out taken away by Jabari Parker.
Yeah, Parker came from the weak side and knocked the ball out of his hands. He's upset because Okafor went down. Technical foul with the Young bench.
And they have upped the lead to 12.
Everybody, there's 3:32 to go. We're gonna have to go run and jump right here. Everybody's got it? We gotta scramble.
Look at Parker, he's standing in the lane begging for the basketball.
We'll get an easy bucket out of it with Parker.
Yeah, it's 5 shots in a row made by Parker.
Stolen away by Nunn.
The
Off
game's
the floor,
over.
it is showtime. That's what everybody in this gym came to see tonight. A 14-0 run for Simeon. Parker has 24. Peak knocks down a three-pointer, maybe too little, too late. It is a 17-point lead for the 3-time defending state champ.
Guys, listen, nobody hands down. We're not gonna fret. Guys, we're not fouling. Just keep playing, guys. We're all right.
What a performance by the defending state champions. What a season for Whitney Young, though, huh? They have a lot to be proud of.
When the section pairings were all put out, there isn't anybody in the state who didn't look at the Argo Sectional and say that by far is the toughest sectional in the state. And Okafor comes out and cannot believe it's come to an end. But again, he's back next year. He will be the top senior in the country next year. The Simeon Wolverines are back into the Super Sectionals again.
Good luck the rest of the way, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
They keep their dream alive of it becoming only the second Illinois high school basketball team to win 4 state titles in a row. They win it over Whitney Young, 69-51.
Jabari Parker, indeed, our CN 100 player of the game.
If we keep it up, it's looking scary, and if we keep on playing good basketball.
One more downstate.
This is the hard part, fellas. We have to make sure that we enjoy this win tonight. When we get to practice, we got to prepare and be ready like we playing the #1 team in the country. We're not downstate yet. We're just one game closer. We practice Sunday and Monday. Tuesday we play. Win Tuesday, back downstate.